Hello students and parents, good afternoon and namaste from KIC Nepal. We hope that you all are well, safe in this global pandemic situation of COVID-19. Myself, Ravi Kumar Dahal, UK coordinator of KIC Nepal. We are located in the different locations in Nepal such as Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Kalanki, Pokhara, Butwal, Chitwan, Birganj, Biratnagar, Itahari, and Birtamur. Once again, I'd like to welcome you to our virtual information session today. We are conducting such a virtual information session to provide maximum information about abroad study and complete information about one particular college or university in one session. Also, I'd like to welcome Sam Prasad Dahal, Director of Operation of KIC in this session today. Welcome, Mr. Sam.
Thank you so much, Ravi.
Today in this live session, we will be talking about study in the UK, as there are many Nepalese students who are interested in studying in the UK. As you know, there are many universities in the UK providing globally recognized qualification. We also understand that it is very hard to choose one university from the list of many universities offering the same program. So today we have decided to talk about the Queens University Belfast, which is highly ranked university in the UK. The university is offering undergraduate, postgraduate, and research degrees. Today, to talk about the Queen's University, we have very special guests from the Queen's University Belfast. And with the delegate from the university, we'll be discussing the university programs, scholarships, intakes, entry requirements, and many other factors. I know many of you have questions about Queens University Belfast. So you can mention your questions in the comment section below, and in the second stage of this session, we'll answer those questions. So I'd like to request you to start asking the questions now in the comment section below. So without doing any delay, let me introduce our guest today. We have Mr. Udip Bardewa, Student Recruitment Manager for Queen's University Belfast. Welcome, Mr. Udip, in our virtual information session today.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Ravi. Thank you for inviting me to the session today. It will be looking forward for a lovely session ahead.
Okay, thank you so much for your time, Udip. Firstly, I'd like to ask about the COVID-19 situation over there in the UK,
Mhm.
and what is the message that you would like to share on behalf of the university to our students, parents, and with us?
Sure. So, so regarding the COVID-19 situation in the UK and the universities in the UK, they have been trying to cope up with the various requirements regarding the various protocols of the of the government, following the various rules and regulation. The university itself have invested in the various research for finding the vaccines, and many universities are doing that. Talking about the university, about Queen's University, which I work for. So since Mr. Ravi had already introduced me, so my name is Udeep, and I am the student recruitment manager for Queen's University Belfast in South Asia. So Queen's University is located in a beautiful city called Belfast in Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland is part of the UK, and Northern Ireland has very less cases as of now, and they have resumed everything. So all the restaurants, all the shops have been opened till now, and there have been only not more than 4 to 5 thousand cases in Northern Ireland. So, but still, the university is taking proper steps. And since we are part of the Russell Group is the top 24 universities in the UK, and we only have one intake, that is the September intake. But due to this situation, and parents, especially in South Asia, like Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and India, they would be quite reluctant to send their children to study in this intake, in, let's say, this year. So for that reason, we have taken a decision. The faculty and the university has taken a decision to offer some of the courses for January intake, and it is in the first time in the history of the university that we are having a January intake. So most of the PG courses are available at the on the January intake, and also students coming for the September intake. So most of the UG courses are starting at the September intake. So for students coming at the September intake, the university is providing 14 days of free quarantine accommodation with meals for 14 days, which is completely free of cost. And also the university is following the certain protocols and measures. The university is sending a chartered flight to some of the countries here in South Asia, especially in Malaysia and India. So for other countries like Nepal, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, so they have to come to India, Delhi, and transit, and they can take the direct charter flight to Belfast, to our university. Then after that, going there, it's pretty safe. Every steps have been followed, and even in the class, when the students get to attend their class, not more than 10 to 15 students in one class, with social distancing followed. Yeah, so these are the updates that I can give you as of now.
Thank you so much, Udit, for the COVID-19 situation update for the UK.
Yeah.
Our students are desperate to get the opportunity to study in the UK and get a globally recognized degree.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to request you to start the session for today. Over to
Sure.
you.
Sure. So as Mr. Ravi had already, introduced about our university, and as who had joined us earlier had already seen some of the previews of the, about the university and its ranking, and its courses that we offer. So just give me a minute. I will just share my screen so that you can. In the meantime, till that time, I will just talk about our university. Our university is. Um, it's part of the Russell Group, Queens University Belfast. It's part of the Russell Group. Russell Group is the top 24 universities in the UK, and so Queen's University Belfast, we offer various range of programs. We offer programs from, we offer programs from medicine to business management to data analytics to cybersecurity, from traditional courses to non-traditional courses. We have various eligibility criteria and English requirements depending upon the course that you are applying for. We do have Nepalese students from Nepal currently studying at our university, and it has been, I have been getting in touch with the students who are currently studying at our university, and the response has been fantastic. The response has been quite overwhelming, and it has been quite good. So let me just share my screen with you. Yeah. Just one minute. Yeah, I hope you all can see my screen. And as you can see, I have put this screen. I have made specially country specific for requirements for UG and PG courses at our university from Nepal. Um, as I told you all that Queen's University is part of the prestigious Russell Group. Russell Group is the top 24 universities in the UK. So we have various requirements in order to get admissions at our university. So we also have various scholarships to all the international students.
Sorry, Udit,
Yeah.
we are unable to see your screen. Can you please try to reshare once?
Okay. All right. Just 1 minute. Can you see now?
No.
Just 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Yeah, I think you can see now, right? Hello. Yeah. Hi. You can see now.
Yes, Udip, we can see now.
Yeah. Okay, great. So this I have made especially for this live session so that the student get a clear idea. I will come to our university and our university and its courses and its offerings later on, because I feel that these are the basic understanding that the students would be looking for in order to get admissions, and the admission procedure and the eligibility criteria. Yeah. So Queen's University Belfast has various entry requirements for UG and PG programs in Nepal. For PG programs, that is the post graduation programs, UK upper second class honors degree, which is the 2.1. So this is a UK standard. So that would be a bachelor's degree, at least 4 years duration, or it depends upon the course that you're applying for. It can be 3 years and 4 years as well, with 65% and above. So with that percentage, you can apply for any PG courses at our university. And if the student is applying for the uh, uh, UG program, undergraduate program, and I would like to tell you that if the student is looking forward to study at our university for a UG program, the university has not started accepting regional board as of now. They only accept IB boards for the direct entry. They accept GCSE, A levels. These are the boards that they accept direct entry towards our university. But if the students is from the Nepal board, of applying for UG courses, they can apply for the Into. We are in partnership with Into partnership. So we have our campus within our universities called the Into Queens, where they have to enroll themselves, and that is a foundation program. And the good thing about this is that you get more special attention from the faculty, and you'll get more knowledge, and more uh, you'll get to experience more learning process in this Into Queens. Then after that, if you score after 50 to 60, you can get direct entry to the university in your second year, instead of, so there is no, you don't have to waste your you don't have to waste your 1 year of time. So that when you go for the foundation program, so basically if it will be like a 4 years program. So undergraduate will be 3 years, then foundation, with the foundation, will be 4 years. But that doesn't happen here. So what happens is, if you go for a foundation program, and if you score more than 50 the requirements, then you get a direct entry in your second year at our university, without having to go through a first year again. And also, if you have any queries regarding your visa, so the British government has just recently announced that if a student is progressing from first year of the foundation program into foundation program to the university level, they don't have to return back to the home country for the visa renewal. They can do the visa renewal from there itself. And also, if a student is progressing from UG programs to PG program, the visa will be renewed from the UK itself. You don't have to come back to your home country. So those are the various informations that I think that will be helpful for you all. As you all can see that there are various IB points and grading systems for the UG. UG programs will be 36, and higher secondary board certificate, Nepal board. That depends upon the course that you're applying for. We have various requirements for course wise. We also offer various scholarships, starting international scholarships to students, starting from £2,500 to £3,000 scholarship, depending upon your merit basis. So your scholarship is totally dependent upon your merit basis. All international students are eligible for £2,500 scholarship, and if you are for a management program, for the business management or any management school, the minimum scholarship is £1,000 scholarship. Then beyond that, it depends upon your merit basis, upon your percentage. You can also get 100% scholarship. You can also get 100% scholarship depending upon your percentage. So you need to apply for that is called the VC scholarship. There are two VC scholarship in one intake, which you have to compete globally. With that 100% scholarship, your percentage is seen. Then you have to you have to your extracurricular activities will add value to your profile. Then you'll have an interview with the faculty. Then the decision will be taken for the 100% VC scholarship. We also have the third type of scholarship, that is called the early birth scholarship. So if you apply to our university, and if we give you the offer letter to you all, Then if you accept the offer letter, if you have the firm acceptance and you pay the deposit, initial deposit, then you pay the installment fees of your tuition fee after your scholarship, then you get more 20% scholarship in your tuition fees. So if supposing, for example, if you are getting a £3,000 scholarship and you accept the offer letter, and then at a certain given point of time, and then we give you more 20% scholarship. So in total you'll be able to get £4,000 scholarship from your total tuition fees, both for PG and UG programs. The other type of scholarships are, we have the loyalty scholarship. Loyalty scholarship is when the student is progressing from UG program to PG in the same, at our university you get 20% scholarship, and also we have family scholarship. If you have any brothers and sisters who's coming to study at our university, you get 20% scholarship. So those are the various type of scholarship, both for UG and PG programs. And every year it depends. We have various deadlines to submit for the scholarship programs. And if any students is looking for medicine program for the next intake, that is, or the next year 2021, you need to apply by October, because the deadline for the application for medicine, for medical program like MBBS, for various other medicine programs, especially for MBBS, it gets closed by October. The application, we close our application by October, because we have limited seats. Then the selection criteria goes on. So other than that, we for other courses, we it's on a rolling basis. The applications are on a rolling basis. For even for this September and January intake, we are still accepting applications for now. And we would be we don't have any deadline as such, and we are still accepting applications. And also I would like to tell you that if you are looking forward to study at our university, you should not wait for your IELTS score. Like, for example, if you have your let's say if you are applying for a PG program and you have your undergraduate mark sheet, then you should start your application. Then we can wait for your IELTS program. Yeah. So these are the various requirements, and I would like to take you all to the. If you have any further questions and queries, I can. You can at the same time you can leave your questions at the chat box, and at the end of the session I will make sure to answer them, all of them, one by one, at the end of this session. So just 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah. I'll just share the screen now. Yeah. So as you all can see that Queens University. So talking about our history and our culture. So Queens University is the 9th oldest university in the UK. It was founded in 1945, and we are we are the top top 200 globally in the QS ranking. And also we offer various programs in UG programs, then PG programs, and we offer various non-traditional courses like data analytics, cybersecurity, and we also have programs depending upon your course selection, where in your third year or your fourth year, or even if you are going for a PG program, you will be going for internship or a placement with our university. So we have our employability services at our campus, inside our campus, where once you become a student, once you enroll with us, you can access this facility with the university. With this you can always access the facility when once you enroll yourself with the employability services. They will help you find part-time jobs, and also they will help you find various placement and various job opportunities. So the UK government has confirmed and has announced that the student who is coming from this year intake from September 2021, and also for the next intakes, they will be getting a post-study work visa for 2 years. So you will always have an option to stay back in the UK and work for 2 years. Then after that, it's all up to you whether you want to continue living there and work there, or you come back to your home country, or you go to any other country and work. These are the various updates, and also. Let me take you through the various programs. So, yeah. So these are we have the various undergraduate programs. So we have courses like business with management, where in this course it is a 3 years program, and in the fourth year the student will go for a placement year. In the third year the student will go for a placement year. They will get the opportunity to work for an international company, and they can come back to the university and complete their fourth year, and submit the dissertation, and get the degree. So at the end of the course, they will not only be having a degree, but at the same time they will also be having work experience. So that is, I feel, it's very important in this generation, because work experience also matters a lot, your internships and your placement. So accordingly, the university has made provision. If there is a requirement for a placement, or if there is a requirement for internship programs, the university gives you all the facility regarding that. We also have some collaboration with some American universities. We also have collaboration with various companies. Once in a year we have a recruitment fair at our campus, where all the companies like PwC, GX, and also all the various companies that we are tied up come to our campus, and they recruit students directly from our campus. So that happens once a year. So you need to get in touch with the employability service so that you will get an update regarding that. So those are the various opportunities that you can get studying at our university. Accommodation. Now coming to our accommodation, we have various range of accommodation depending upon your budget. One of the best thing that you can avail from studying at Belfast and studying at our university is that the cheap it's considered Belfast, actually it's considered as one of the safest city in the world, and also it is considered as the cheapest living cost in the UK. Why is that? Because the living cost, the everyday day-to-day expenses and accommodations are cheaper comparatively to other cities in the UK. So so accommodations we have ranging from £75 per week to £124 per week. We have various accommodations depending upon your budget. Also, you can live on campus, off campus, so that's totally up to you. All the accommodations are walkable distance from our university. So it's very convenient. The library is open 24 hours. Also, the accommodation provides you various facilities, various student services facilities, where we have 24 hours security and student services. It's called the Tree House, where you can report anything. If you're having any problem, any queries, you can always report to them. Also, we have the Students Council inside the campus, where you can go and seek help for regarding any problems regarding that. Yeah, so those are the various things. And so apart from that, how to reach our university. So talking about the distance, the travel, and all of these things. So it is there is a direct flight to from Dubai. There is a direct flight from Dubai where you can take, and it's a 9 hour flight to Belfast City, and you can reach our campus. And otherwise, you can always go from London. From London, it's 1 hour flight to Belfast, or you can take the ferry service. Belfast, it has a lot of historical background, and it's a beautiful city, and I'm sure you will love to study at in such a place because of the scenic beauty. One of the scenic beauty is the giant Causeway Bay. And also I would like to share you that if you are aware that one of the many scenes have been shot in many television series like Game of Thrones and other series. So also the Titanic ship was built in Belfast City, and the Titanic Museum is there in Belfast City. So those are the various attractive features of Belfast. And also part-time jobs. Part-time jobs, yes, it is available depending on how you connect with your classmates, with your employability services counselor. You will be able to get part-time jobs in that ways. Yeah, so those are the various things that I would like to highlight. And also I feel that those are the things that you are most curious about being a student. So that those are the various things. So actually today at our campus we are having a open day. So in open day, what happens is the student can walk into the campus and get to know about our university. So as I told you that in Belfast, what are the main attractions as a city. What are the various advantages you'll get studying in Belfast City. So if you are coming to Northern Ireland, it's the same UK visa that you will be getting to study at our campus. With that visa, you can go to any other city in the UK. It's the same UK visa that you'll be getting to study at our university. And I would be playing a short video for you all so that you will get an idea about it. If you can.
Hi, I'm Scott. I'm on the BA Broadcast Production course in my second year, and I'm currently in Shaftesbury Square. I've just come up from the university along Botanic Avenue, and I'm going to head into the city and have a look about. This is Dublin Road, and there's a whole lot of shops, takeouts, and quite a lot of bars and nightclubs. There's a whole lot of shops along from the university up to the city centre, and you're bound to find somewhere that you can get your groceries. I find Belfast is quite a unique city. Even though it's quite big and it's the biggest city in Northern Ireland, it's definitely very homely, and you feel like you can walk absolutely anywhere. Wherever stage you are at university, you're guaranteed to be heading to Limelight. It's just off the Dublin Road and easy to get to. I was really nervous about moving away from home, but Belfast is a really safe city. On your left, you've also got the brand new Elms BT2. So close to the university, but you're right on the doorstep of the city centre.
Ravi, you can hear the sound, right?
Coming up here, we're passing City Hall.
Okay, great.
City Hall is one of the most impressive looking.
I'm not able to. They are not allowing to make the screen full, but yeah.
At Christmas, you can head to the Christmas market, which is wide range of food and stalls. It's great for last minute Christmas shopping. And in the summer, you can come here and just relax in the sun watching a film. There's always something happening here down in the green. It's a great place just to relax with your friends and just experience Belfast in a different way. Belfast has a ton of places that you can go to get your shopping. You can come down here to Donegal Place, or if you continue up this way, you'll come to Castle Court Shopping Centre, or down, if you take a right, you're down at Victoria Square. It's a really, really nice area of Belfast. Belfast has a really strong history of shipbuilding. Each one of these spires towering above the street represents the ships that were built here in Belfast Harbour. So we've just come up Donegal Place, heading down Castle Lane, and we're heading into Victoria Square, which I feel is the real hub of the shopping area of Belfast. This Victoria Square, I really like coming here because even though you're in an indoor centre, you still feel like you're in the outdoors, the trees leading right the way up, and from the top you get fantastic views of Belfast. And the great thing about Belfast is that it is quite a cheap place to be a student, so everything's really handy and really affordable as well. As you head more into the Cathedral Quarter, you'll come across more pubs, and it's a really relaxed place to head out with your friends. Behind me is Albert Clock, which is a fantastic bit of architecture in the middle of Belfast. And behind it, you can even see the H&W cranes. So we're heading up to the Cathedral Quarter now. One of my favourite pubs in this area is the Duke of York. It's really traditional. Belfast is a really great culture, and I really like the artwork that's integral to the city here. Here at the Dirty Onion, you've got some fantastic artwork up on the walls. There's tons of different venues here in Belfast, and the Black Box is a great place for an intimate concert with some really great bands. Here in Commercial Court, you'll find some of the really nice traditional pubs in Belfast. It's a great place on a Friday night. It's always very vibrant and buzzing. Established Coffee is one of the best coffee places here in Belfast. It's a bit further away from campus, but it's definitely worth the walk up. Here around St Anne's Cathedral, you'll find some really great restaurants. So the only time I've ever come here is when my parents are paying. So here at St Anne's Square, you'll find the Mac, which is a brilliant venue. I was here in November last year for the Belfast Media Festival with lots of different speakers from right around the world. So I've just walked from Shaftesbury Square near Queens Cathedral Quarter, and that's how easy it is to get around Belfast.
Yeah, so this was a quick video to get you know more about the Belfast city, where where you'll be living there and studying there. So one good thing about Belfast is that you, with a walkable distance, you can walk and go anywhere, or you can cycle, or you can take a bus. The bus is also very cheap. With £1 50p, you can go around the city, and you can always with walking distance if you like to go around. So that is very convenient. So I would also like to give you a virtual tour of our university. So just 1 minute. Yeah, so this is so when you enter, this is the main Lenin building. So we have, this is a very historic building, and it was built a long time back. So that's why it's the 9th oldest university in the UK. With this, it's in the main city center. The university is located 5 minutes walk from the city center, and we have various buildings for various faculties. There is the Faculty of Arts and Engineering, we have the Faculty of Business and Law, we have the Faculty of Medicine and Life Sciences. So under this faculty, we have the various schools. We have the School of Art, we have the School of Law, we have the School of Management. So these are the various faculties. So we have various buildings according to the various area. So overall, this is a bird's eye view of the university and its campus. So our campus is spread across, with our university spread across, and it's beautiful to walk around the campus and go to your accommodation, go to the library, and go to the various buildings for your various classes. So let's talk about the library. So library being more part of most important as a student life, I feel that the library is very important as to the students. MEC Library, it's one of the expensive library in the UK. Why? Because it was designed by a Harvard architect, Harvard graduate architect, and it's totally inside our library. No, there is no manual level working inside our library. It's all automated. If you go inside the library, you will have to scan your ID cards. Then after that, you will go through the various sections of the library. Then after that, if you are ordering for some books or anything, it's all automated. So that's why it's one of the expensive library in the UK. So those are the various things that you need to know about the library. Then we have the sorry, I'll just show you the main side tower. So once you enter the university, this you will come. It's called the Harvard Smith Freehill Social Hub. So this is like a social hub where students generally would like to sit down and have a conversation and plan for the next class. We have lecture theaters. We have these are the various lecture theaters. We have various. This is usually UG lecture theaters. We have PG lecture theaters as well. PG lecture theaters are pretty, comparatively smaller than this, because in PG it's more concentrated. Then we have the Queens Film Theatre screen. We have our own theatre screen. Then we have our, it's a very historic, and Queens Film Theatres, building has been there since the university started. So, it's been pretty old, and it's in the history and the culture of the university that it's there. Also, we have the Queens, this is the cafe and the lounge area where you can sit and wait for your class and meet up with your friends, catch up with your friends. Also, we have a live app where the student, gets to know about their next class, and the student gets to know about their next assignment submission. If a student have any questions regarding their course or modules, they can email through that app to their professors, and professor will get back to you at the earliest as possible. And the feature that I have, the feedback that I have got from the present Nepalese students who are studying there at Queen's University is that the professors are quite efficient and reply back to you and very helpful. Like, if you have any problems or queries, they will get back to you at the earliest. Yeah, so those are the various things, and this is our generally a hall. It's called the Whitall Hall graduation. This is the graduation ceremony. It takes place every year. Those are the things. And also we have the various sports and fitness facilities. So this is the sports facility that we provide to our students. And we have an indoor swimming pool, outdoor swimming pool. We have various football fields. We have the climbing wall, artificial climbing wall. We have the soccer. We have the fitness studio. We have the gym. We have the wet leads rooms. Everything. So those are the various, and it's walkable distance to any accommodation or to the campus. So if you if you have a class and you have a next class in the afternoon, you can always go to the sports center and you can work out or you can play any games and come back to the campus for your classes. That's how the students has been doing. Then we have the that I think this is the most important part of you being international students coming to our university to study. It's called the International Student Support Center, where you go register with yourself, your name, and your accommodation where you're living, and your with your ID, and you will be able to get your support regarding any queries or any regarding if you are facing any problems, regarding anything. So this is the International Student Support. They will help you 24/7. It's open 24/7, and the team is there to help you anytime of the day or throughout the night. Yeah. Or if you are having any problem with your accommodation, you can always get in touch with your Students International Support. So this is the Into Queens campus. It's inside our main campus. It is called the Into Queens University Belfast. So students who is going for a UG program, so they go to the study center first, then they progress to the university. So as I told you that we don't accept direct applications from Nepal port region, but for PG you can apply directly. This is the Inter Queens um, uh, center, which is inside a campus. And talking about Belfast City, so this is the this is the botanic garden in Belfast City. Then we have the various pathways, we have the various giant causeway bay. It's a beautiful city, and I'm sure you will, love to explore around. So as I told you, the Titanic was built in Belfast, so this is the Titanic museum in Belfast. Also, we have the Cathedral Quarter. This is the main city center area. Then we have the Belfast city center. So this is the main city center. To go around, and even everyday living expenses are pretty cheap in Belfast city. So that is the most interesting, and that might interest you to come and study at Belfast and to our university. So yeah, those are the main points that I would like to highlight. And also we I would like to show you the few of our main buildings. Let me just yeah. So let me just show you the. Yeah, so this is this we have a graduate school. So graduate school, we are ranked number one graduate school in the UK. So this is a graduate school for any diploma programs or any academic programs. You'll be studying at a graduate school. And also one thing I would like to update you all, that if you are planning to come and study at our university, this intake or next intake in January or September, the graduate school is offering a free employability springboard program starting from September till December. If you are coming for January intake, you can take this course online from your own country. And also, if you're coming for September, you can register for this course, and then you can get this springboard employability program. So in this springboard employability program, you'll get to learn about the various um, uh, employment skills. It will help you enhance your skills regarding various employment opportunities, so that once you graduate, you'll be ready for the professional life, which you'll be doing it after your studies. So this employability springboard program is completely free of cost to all the students who's coming to study at our university. So you can register, and you can always make use of the various opportunities that the university has to provide to you all. Yeah, so those are the various things, and we would be happy to welcome you all to our university and to our campus. So yeah, that would be from my end. I would be happy to answer any of your queries and questions. Yeah, over to
Thank
you.
you, Udi, for this session today. It was really an informative session.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to start the Q&A session, and we'll take the queries from the comment section.
Sure.
So the first question is, could you tell me how much money spent in 2 years program in PG degree? Please describe.
You mean the okay? So what I understand from here is that the financial perspective, right? So for the UG or PG, Ravi?
It's for the PG.
PG, okay. So generally, masters in the UK is for 1 year. So generally, if a student is going for a 1 year program, some programs there will be a 2 years program, because of in the second year they will be going for a placement year. But the placement year will be a paid internship or a paid placement year, where they will be paid partly, or they will be given certain stipend that will be that will be a paid internship or a paid placement. But for the first year of this study, when they are thinking of about the 1 year expenses of living expenses of their accommodation, food, or everyday living expenses, everyday commute. The financials that they have to show is, if you are coming to Belfast City, is £9,000. But at the same time, if you are going to any other city, like the major city like London, you need to show is £11,000. So that is the difference. Yeah, £9,000, and it's totally up to you that how you use that money. Apart from that, our fees are ranging for PG programs. It's starting from £16,000 to £20,000, depending upon the course that you're applying for. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. Also, I would like to inform that we are live from our YouTube channel as well. So
Okay.
the question recently that we received is from YouTube.
Okay.
The next question is Krishna Bhuzel is asking, sorry, Rajita Pudasen is asking, does university help the students to find a job once they complete their course? So could you please add something about the placement that is more related to the job? So
yeah, sure. So as I already told you all that we have our employability service office inside our campus, and once you become a student, you register yourself. It's not that so you are about to complete your studies and then you go and register with them. So that will be not a good idea to do. So that's why I always recommend student, as a student, once you start your course, even if you're going for UG programs or even if you're going for PG programs, as soon as you reach, even after 1 month, you go to that office, introduce yourself, register yourself. They will help you make a CV. They will pinpoint. They will do proofreading. They will pinpoint the various where changes needs to be made in your CV. Then after that, they will get your contact details. Then through message or through your email, they will contact you if there is any positions or any company is hiring, or if there is any interview going on. They will contact you, and then they will tell you to go for the certain interview. So the interview starts 6 months before you complete your course. You start going for interviews. You start applying before 6 months, so that at the once you finish your course, you can start your job right after. So in that ways, you'll be at a safer side. Yeah. So also, apart from that, we also have a placement fair once a year, where the companies where we have tie-ups come to our university and they recruit students directly from our campus. Also, there are some courses, as I mentioned you all, that it comes with a placement year. So it is part of the course. So for example, business with management, pharmaceuticals, other courses like the public health. This has the placement year. Even in law, this has the placement year. So the student will be studying for 1 year. Then after that, in the second year, they'll automatically go into the placement year and work with the company and get paid for the placement year, and come back to the university and submit their dissertation. And after that, they'll be getting a 2 years of post-study work visa. Then it'll be easy for them to apply for any jobs because they already have the UK degree and UK experience, and in that way, the companies will be hiring them accordingly. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. The another question is from the Om Prakash Pandey, and the question is like this: how about the housing the university offers the foreign students with accommodation facilities? If so, how much will it be? And what about the employment opportunity in the Belfast?
Okay. Regarding the housing, as I already told you all, that we guaranteed that all international students get the accommodation if you want to stay at the university accommodation, or if you want to live off campus. It's all up to you. You can always, so students usually what they do is in their first year they come, or maybe first 6 months they come and stay at our university, or if they feel like they want to live outside the university, they go find a place and then they live outside the university as well. But accommodations, why cheapest living cost is that the accommodations is the cheapest in our university, and we guaranteed all international students the accommodation starting from £75 per week to 24 pound per week. That will come up to approximately 600 to 700 pound per month. Uh, and that is the housing accommodation facilities. It's like a shared. So in housing, it depends totally upon your budget. We have an ensuite. We have an ensuite accommodation also, where you have your own kitchen, your own washroom, and your own bedroom. Then we have on sharing basis as well. There will be a flat system. In that flat, you will be sharing the flat with two other students or three other students. You'll have your own room with attached washroom. Then you will have a common area, a common living room in one flat, and a kitchen, which you have to share it with the other two or three students in that flat. So that is how the accommodations are. It's totally upon your budget which accommodations you would like to go for. For the employment opportunities, yes, there are. Belfast is a IT hub where many companies, many big companies are located in Belfast city, and there are a lot of opportunities in Belfast in terms of many sectors like IT, computer engineering, computer science, engineering, housing, in terms of many things, data analytics, IT, security, cyber security. So Belfast, yes, there are job opportunities. There are a lot of job opportunities. It's just that you have to perform well in your studies and give your interviews and give your on time. So that is what I would like to share.
Thank you, Deep, for your answer. Next
Yeah.
question we have from Divyam Thapa. Do we have to face the interview for the enrollments?
No, not necessarily. We don't have interviews generally for students who is applying to at our university. But if the student is applying for, let's say, a medicine program, let's say MBBS program, and the faculty wants to interview the student, they might have to sit for the interview. So that is there. So it totally depends upon the course, but most of the courses the interview is not requirement, and it is not part of the enrollment process. Yeah.
Okay. Next question, Gaurav Bhagat is asking about the undergraduate fees. So could you please mention about the undergraduate fees range that we have?
Sure. So the undergraduate fees, it starts from 16,000 pound to 22,000 pound. Totally depends upon the course that you're applying for. For example, you are applying for computer science program, bachelor's in computer science. The course is 16,900 pound per year. But we do offer scholarship. I know that our fees are a little bit in a higher range, because it's just that we are part of the prestigious Russell Group. Even if the fees are a little bit on a higher range, we offer various scholarships up to 4,000 pounds, as I already told you all, which is a big scholarship. And also, apart from that, your everyday living costs and your accommodations are cheaper, so that can compensate with the fees. So it's starting from 16,000 to 20,000 pounds per year for your undergraduate fees.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We have one more question from our YouTube live channel.
Sure.
Mr. Roshan is asking, what if we are not able to attend September intake because VFS centers and British Council are not open yet? Will the university accept us until October or November?
Yes, yes. The university, we are very, liberal and very flexible in terms of that. We understand that due to this current situation and due to this pandemic, the students are not able to apply for their visa. The students are not able to apply for their loan, or even if their financials are stuck in anywhere in any process. We do understand that. Even if the students has applied for September intake, yes, the student can arrive at the campus by November and start the classes. Till that time, they can do their classes online from their home country. And once they get the visa, they can arrive anytime between October to November at our campus. There is no problem as such due to this current situation. Yeah. And also, if a student is holding an offer letter for the September intake, they will always have an, if their course is available for the January intake, they can always defer for the January intake as well. Or with the same application, they can defer for the next year's September 2021 September intake as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. The next question is from the Urmila Giri in our Facebook page. And the
Okay.
question is, how do I simplify my college application if I decide to apply during my gap year?
Okay. Yeah, it depends. It depends upon your gap year. How many years of gap year do you have? We do accept minimum of 1 year gap year, because 1 year we understand that you would be preparing for your exams. Let's say IELTS exams, going for your IELTS course, going for your IELTS classes, or any internship that you are doing within that 1 year. But beyond 1 year, we need your documents, what you have been doing in that 1 year. If you are working full time, or if you're working with an NGO, or if you are doing any internship, or if you are running any family business, or if you're working for any project, anything, we would be requiring a written application to your application. Yeah.
Okay. Next question is related to doctoral degree, which is PhD.
Mhm.
Krishna is asking, what about the doctoral study? Is there available? If yes, what sorts of doctoral programs available there? Details, please. So Krishna is asking about some doctoral programs that we
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah, sure. So we have various PhD programs. We have in, we have in various international relations. We have a PhD in various educational leadership program. We have various PhD programs related to arts, related to business, related to various other PhD programs. For more details, you can visit our website www.qub.ac.uk. And yes, and also a happy news for the students who are aspiring to apply for the PhD program. Just recently, the UK government has announced that the post-study work visa. I mean, the PhD students will be getting 3 years of post-study work visa after the doctoral program. So, in order to apply for a PhD program to our university, they need to write a research proposal. They need to write so they have to log into our website. They need to search for their certain faculty professor. They need to go to various course-wise faculty. Then you need to select a various professor, and if the professor accepts your research proposal, and if the professor wants to become an advisor to you, then yes, you will be getting an admission to study at our university. That's how you will get accepted as a PhD student at our university. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit. The next question is from the Thapa Kazi, and the question is, what are the scholarship facilities that are available for the international student?
Yeah, so the scholarship facilities would be, we offer, as I already told you all, we offer various range of scholarships starting from £2,500 to £3,000 scholarship, depending upon your percentage, both at the UG and the PG level. All international students are guaranteed with the £2,500 scholarship if you get the offer letter. Beyond that, it depends upon your percentage. So if you have got 75% and above, you'll be eligible for £3,000 scholarship. Also, there is the early bird reward scholarship, where you'll be getting 20% scholarship in your tuition fees. If you accept the offer letter in a certain time period and make the first installment of the tuition fees, you with that 20% you can club with the 2,000 to 3,000 pound scholarship. For, let's say you are getting a 2,000 scholarship and you get 20% scholarship, so total 3,000 pound scholarship you'll be getting. So that is how the scholarship works. And we have the two VCs, so 100% scholarship that you have to complete globally. The requirements I already told you all. The requirements would be your merit basis, your percentage, then your extracurricular activities. Then you need to sit for an interview with the faculty. Then you get selected for VC scholarship, that is 100% scholarship. Then and also I'd like to tell you that we have had students from Nepal. It was 1 year back. We had one student from Nepal who got the 100% scholarship and came and studied at our university. Those are the various scholarships that we offer. Apart from that, we have the loyalty scholarship, where if you complete your undergraduate degree at our university, then you want to study at our university for PG programs, then you get the 20% scholarship, 20% loyalty scholarship. And also we have the family scholarship, which is the if you have any sister or brother coming to study at our university, but must be blood relative, so they will get 20% scholarship. Yeah, so those are the various 5 types of scholarship that we offer to all international students.
Okay, thank you, Udit. The next question is regarding the placement, and it is from the Angela Dhimal. Is there opportunity to take a placement?
Yes, there are. As I already told you, the main highlights of our university is that there are many courses that is, the placement is part of their course. For example, if you're coming for UG course, so with business with management, so first 2 years you will be studying at our university. Third year you will be going for a placement year, and in your 4th year you will come back to the university after the placement. And placement year is a paid placement year, stipend or partly paid placement year. And in your 4th year you will come back to the university and complete your studies and then submit your dissertation. At the end, you'll not only have a degree but a work experience as well. And also for the PG program, for the master's program, there are many courses which comes with a placement year, where you'll have 1 year of master's program study at the university. Then in your 2nd year you will go for the placement year, and you'll come back and submit your dissertation. So in that way, the student will not only have a learning experience and degree, but also a work experience later. And also, we have a placement, or in certain programs we have an executive MBA program, where the student goes to America and do a one month of industry placement and come back to UK and continue the placement as well. And also we are tied up with various other European countries and companies, where they can always exchange and apply for and go for their placement here in other countries as well. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for your answer. Next question we have, do a student have to enroll differently to be members of the library? As you said, it is on the most expensive library.
No. The library is, once you become a student of our university, you are automatically enrolled to our library. It is the library is free of. The library cost is included in your tuition fees, so you don't have to pay extra to become part of the member of the library. Yeah.
Okay. Next question that we have from Sushil Gurung. Could you please tell me about the scholarship available for postgraduate students? I think you already addressed this. So would you like to add anything about this, especially the postgraduate students?
Yeah, sure. For postgraduate students, it's the same. It's the scholarship is starting from £2,000 scholarship to £3,000 scholarship, depending upon the percentage that you are getting. If all international students are eligible for guaranteed £2,000 scholarship, then beyond that, if you want to get 2,500 or £3,000 scholarship, it depends upon your percentage. For example, if you have got 70%, you'll be eligible for £2,500 scholarship. If you have got 75%, you will be eligible for £3,000 scholarship. And it applies the same thing: the loyalty scholarship, the family scholarship. The early bird scholarship, that is a 20% scholarship that can be added to your how much of a percentage of scholarship that you have got, either 2,000 or £3,000 scholarship, and that can be added, and you'll get a total of your tuition fee scholarship. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. The next question is regarding the accommodation, and the
Sure.
question goes like this: Do we have to pre-book for the accommodation facility? Answer:
Well,
If we need to, is there any time period till which we can book accommodation, and also the price for the accommodation?
Okay. I would just Ravi. Can you just give me? I'll be answering this question. Can you just give me 1 minute? I would like to charge my laptop. The battery is running low. I'll just yeah
Okay.
yeah.
sure, Udit, you can. Hello, students. If you have any further questions, please mention in the comment section below. We are now nearly to the end of our session, so please mention your any. If you have any questions, please mention in the comment section below, so that delegates from the university will answer your questions directly. So we are live now from our Facebook page. And also we are live from our YouTube channel as well, so you can subscribe our YouTube channel in order to get more useful videos about the different universities and different study destinations like UK, Australia, and many other countries as well. Yeah, Udip is joining now once again.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for waiting. Sorry for that. Yeah. So, talking about the accommodations, yes, we do have various types of accommodations. Yeah, you need to pre-book once. So, what I tell the students is that once you get the offer letter from us, once you get and you accept the offer letter, you have a firm acceptance towards the course and to our university. Then you will be able to book your accommodation. You need to pay initial deposit for booking of your accommodation of £400. That would be approximately, if you convert that into Nepalese currency, that would be approximately 50 to 60,000. That is the initial deposit that you need to pay. Then you can book your accommodation according to your budget, what type of accommodation you'd like to book. But even if you want to book your accommodation after you get your visa, you can do that as well. Or if you want to book your accommodation before applying for a visa and book your accommodation, you can do that as well. So it's totally up to you. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. The next
Yeah.
question is there job opportunity for the overseas students at Belfast?
Yes, definitely. As I told you all, that Belfast is, such a IT or various technological companies are located in Belfast city. As I gave you all a tour around the city, as you must have got idea about the various the city and the city life. It's a very it's a fast-paced city where you'll find various professionals working there. There will be various. In fact, we have 2, 3 students. We have various Nepalese students already working in Belfast, and they already like Belfast, and they don't want to move out of Belfast. I also have one student who just recently completed her program from Into Queens. She was an Into Queens student. From foundation program, she went directly to second year because she scored more than 50. Then she completed her undergraduate, and now she's applying for a postgraduate. So the transition, the students, they love staying in Belfast, and the opportunities are very big. I mean, there are a lot of companies hiring. There are a lot of various sectors, like for example, business management, MBA professionals, IT sectors, computer science, engineering, let's say, construction management, data analytics, cybersecurity. So these are the various fast-paced upcoming professions that you can look forward to work at Belfast City. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit, for the answer. I
Yes.
think we are having only one more question at the moment. One last question that we have received at the moment is from YouTube, and that is, if we have someone in UK who is going to sponsor us with accommodation and food, then should we have to show the deposit? So this is, I think, related to accommodation. Could you please add something from your side?
Yeah, so if you have someone in the UK and you will be staying with your family or relatives in the UK, then in your when you are making it's so your financials regarding your deposit and your finances, it's only for your visa purpose, for the security. So when you're applying for your visa, you need to mention that you will be staying with your family and your you will be living with your family or your relatives in the UK, and you will be studying at the university. But you need to show that certain financials amount in order to apply for your visa. But after that, it's not necessary that you need to use that finances or the amount. You can stay at your relatives or your family, and you can commute and study at our university. So for that deposit, yes, you need to show that deposit. It's not the deposit, but for the financials, your bank statement. You need to show your bank statement for your living condition, and for the fees, you need to have an initial deposit of your fees and the rest of the payment of the fees. So yeah, you need to show the financials. It's just the UK visa rules and regulations formed by the UK embassy and the UK VI. Yeah.
Roshan, also I'd like to add something to address your question. If you have your own parents living in the UK and legally and they are working, then you can mention them as your financial sponsor as per the visa requirements. But if you have someone relatives only, you need to demonstrate that you have sufficient fund to cover your minimum 9 months living from your own or from your parents. So that is the visa requirements. As mentioned by Udit, yeah, once you're done with your visa and all, then you can stay with your relatives in UK as well. So that is not the problem. What do you, Ravi?
So it should be your own blood relatives. That then, if your parents are there, then you don't have to show the financials of your living expenses. But if your relatives are there, then you need to show your living expenses. Yeah.
Thank you, Udit. We have covered all the queries from the Facebook and the YouTube, and now we are nearly to the end of our session. Udit, can we have your final word to our students and parents who are willing to study in the UK?
Sure. So as me myself, I will give a personal experience of me studying at the UK. So me myself have done my masters from the UK. And I have done my masters in marketing and communications. So when I was applying for the UK universities and studying there, I always wanted to be in the city, and because I wanted to work part-time jobs, and I heard that you'll be easily able to find jobs in the bigger cities compared to smaller cities. But it's not completely true. The main reasons why we go out to study is that to get the various cultural experience, to interact with people from all around the world. And UK is such a place that you'll meet people from all around the world. And in Belfast, as such, you'll meet a lot of Britishers, you'll meet a lot of Irish people. So I think that is the main should be the main highlight for you in order to learn other cultures and accept other cultures and interact with the other people of Britishers or Irish people, and you get to learn many things from them. And also in terms of your job opportunities and part-time jobs, yes, Belfast is a big city. You'll be able to get part-time jobs there. It's a beautiful city, and also it's a very vibrant and you meet people from all around the world. you won't have any problems as such. Also in Belfast City, there is a Nepalese restaurant there. If you are missing, home food, you can always go there to eat there. Also, we have Nepalese students studying at our university, and they have their own group. Also, if you feel left out or if you feel homesick, because I can understand if a student is going from just passed out from school and going there to study at the undergraduate level, because they are just 18 to 19 years old. So, you can always get in touch with your people, with the Nepalese students studying at our university. And also, we have various facilities. So what I tell to the students is that make use of the facility which the university is providing it to you. Let's say, for example, if they are providing you the sports facility, you just have to register for some amount like £20 or £30, like quarterly. Then you can avail all the facilities, like for example swimming, basketball, football, and UK is known for its soccer. I'm sure everybody knows. So explore all the facilities provided by the university, the library, the lab, the employability services, the placement services. Also, I'd like to tell that, once you become a student, please don't wait for the last moment in order to apply for the jobs. You should start applying for jobs 8 to 9 months prior to your completion of your studies. And also, lastly, I would like to add is the COVID-19 situation right now. Yes, the university is taking all precautions, all social distancing, all measures the university is taken, and there is no need to worry as such. Even if the parents are sending the students to study at our university for the September intake. Belfast, Northern Ireland as such, has reopened everything, restaurants, pubs, gyms, sports facilities. It has reopened everything with social distancing, various norms and regulations. There has been very less cases in Belfast City and Northern Ireland, as I already told you in the beginning. And also UK as such, as a country, as a United Kingdom, so it's resuming its all services. If you see in London, the people have gone back, started working, and everything is opening phase wise. So they are in the phase one of the unlock situation, and also it's completely safe. If you follow the rules and regulation and take the safety measures for this year at least, and from next year, I think things will get back to its place from next year. And also it's due to this current situation, but yes, the university is providing all the facilities in the quarantine facilities and everything if they are coming in for September. But if they are coming for the January intake, I don't think so there will be any quarantine time till that time. So yeah, so let's hope for the best. And if you have any further questions or queries, you can always get in touch with our partner KIEC Nepal, with Ravi and Shyam, any one of them, or you can get in touch with me directly. You can email me, which is southasia@qub.ac.uk, and you can ask any queries. If you have any further questions or queries, I would be happy to answer them to you all. Yeah, and thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Udit, for this session today. And I'd also like to thank our IT team and Samsung for your support today. And thank you so much to all for listening and watching us. If you have any queries, you can contact KIC Nepal, and also collect very useful information from our website, which is www.kiec.edu.np. Also, you can get all the updated information from our Facebook page. Stay safe all. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thank you for joining in, and thank you all for organizing in.
Thank you so much, Udit. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
When I was young, I was dreaming I can study abroad.
And I've always wanted to come to America. You see the movies, you see the college lifestyle. what better way to, see a country than to actually get to live here for 6 months.
The experiences have just been incredible, and it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
I wanted to study abroad for almost like a holiday, but you still get to do your subjects.
I want to go speak the language. I want to expand my language skills because there's nothing like being in the country and speaking it.
I'm hoping to be accepted into veterinary science. I think doing an exchange really gives me an edge on other people who are applying.
Employers love it. If you've studied internationally, it looks great.
Coming over to study is a little bit more nerve-wracking, but once you realise that everyone's in the same boat as you, it's really not as scary as you think, and it's definitely worth it in the end.
With most degrees at Adelaide, it's really quite easy if you had to do a study abroad semester because you don't have to seriously match up your courses or wait and go back and do an extra semester.
The process is easy, and the guys at the exchange obviously look after you. In terms of saving money, the government's pretty good.
Jordan and I were able to get 2 OS help loans for 2 semesters, and then we were lucky enough to get scholarships from the Australian government.
It's so easy to jump on a bus and go to a different country. We've been to Wales.
Stopped off at Las Vegas for a night.
A big group of us went to a house in the mountains.
I've been to London a few times.
We went to Puerto Rico for fall break, which was amazing.
The independence you gain from doing an exchange, you can't really get it any other way.
I've become a lot more culturally aware of what's going on in the world. The people that I've met over here, I'll stay in contact with my entire life.
It made me realise that there's just so much more opportunity in the world.
If you are an undergraduate or if you're going into university right now, the #1 thing that you should think about is going on exchange.